Elon Musk says he wants to build AI robotic judges, and frankly, it's about damn time. Here's what I can say about that. I've been an attorney now for 2 decades. I've stood before hundreds of judges across state and federal courts, civil, criminal, family, municipal, immigration, you name it, I've nearly seen it all. Hell, I even worked for a judge for a year as a clerk. I saw the machine from the inside out, and here's the kicker. I don't litigate anymore. I help entrepreneurs win and avoid these problems in court entirely, which means I can tell you the truth. And what most practicing lawyers are too scared to say because they're terrified of retaliation, or they just don't have the experience to know. So in this video, I'm pulling back the curtain of 3 brutal lies about judges that are gonna shock you, and why Elon Musk is absolutely right that AI judges would deliver more real justice in one day than most human robes in their entire career. I've been saying this for years, and now one of the smartest men in the world agrees with me. This is going to sting and blow your mind. Let's jump right into the courtroom. Picture this: a courtroom where every decision is based purely on law and precedent, where your race and your bank account and who you know doesn't matter, where rulings are consistent, transparent, and delivered without ego or emotion or without delay. Sounds impossible? Well, I never saw it or experienced it, but AI judges could deliver this exact legal system that actually runs on logic instead of lunch meetings and political paybacks. So here's the kicker. AI judges are already more qualified than nearly all the judges who wear robes today, and I'm about to prove it beyond a reasonable doubt, and it's going to be really easy, because what I'm going to show you will completely shatter any faith that you might have left in human judges who are basically politicians who wear robes. So here are the 3 lies that they sold you about judges. Lie number 1, that judges are neutral and objective. Couldn't be further from the truth. This is the biggest scam in American law. Every judge has personal biases. That's why they get the job. They're biased. You think governors appoint judges because they're brilliant legal minds? Why do governors, mayors, all these people fight over who they appoint if they're all objective, right? It's because they're gonna rule a certain way on abortion, guns, corporate liability, whatever the political agenda demands. Look at the Supreme Court. Every justice is picked specifically for their bias, for how they're gonna vote on a major issue or in a case. Everyone knows it, yet we pretend that these are pure arbiters of justice, that they're objective, they're honorable, they have integrity. That couldn't be further from the truth. Meanwhile, AI judges, 0 political debts, no campaign donors to please, no sugar daddies, no ideological agenda, just cold, consistent application of law to facts and precedent every single time. Lie number 2, where judges are hardworking legal scholars. Now, I worked inside the system. I've seen the reality. Judges get on the bench late, take 2-hour lunches, and they bail early, even when your case sits in limbo for months. Decisions that could be made in minutes, they drag out for months, even years. Judge needs more time to consider. Why? Judges is basically nothing all day. And here's the dirty little secret nobody talks about. Most judicial opinions, research, and memos are written by 20-year-olds straight out of law school like I was. That life-changing decision affecting your family, your business, and freedom is written by someone who's probably younger than your barista at Starbucks, and then the judge gets up there and just reads it, right? So an AI judge processes information in seconds. It doesn't need coffee breaks. It doesn't have golf games to attend to. It doesn't have to dump your case on an intern. It doesn't need the law clerk. It delivers reasoned decisions based on comprehensive analysis of thousands of similar cases instantly. Judges can't do that. Lie number 3, that judges are experts in the law. Here's a fun fact that's going to terrify you and blow your mind. Judges can be completely incompetent in the area of law on the bench that they sit. They could be a real estate attorney one day, and tomorrow they're sitting on the bench in a criminal trial with no knowledge of the rules of evidence, rules of procedure, and no experience in criminal law. There's no requirement that they're competent in the area of law on the bench they sit, and they're not even trained. Did you know that? But an AI judge, it can master every area of law simultaneously. Securities regulations, criminal procedure, family law, environmental law, patent disputes. It can learn the rules of evidence like that, all of it at once, and apply it consistently without an ego or politics to interfere. Now imagine walking into a courtroom where justice like this actually exists, where you know you'll be out in 5 minutes, where every defendant gets identical treatment, rich or poor, connected or forgotten, the same rigorous analysis every time. Every motion receives equal attention. No more rushed hearings because the judge needs to play golf or is late to lunch. Complete transparency. Every decision fully explained using IRAC. Every precedent cited. Every logical step documented. Continuous improvement. AI learns from every case. They eliminate the bias and it gets better with each ruling. Name one human judge who's improved over their career instead of becoming more cynical, jaded, and just a nasty person. Well, we need human oversight. Absolutely, a little bit, but the actual application of law, the part that determines your fate, should be handled by a system that can't be bought, that can't be bullied, that's competent and can't play favorites, right? That actually applies the law to the facts properly. Now, this is not a dystopian future. That's the justice system that America was supposed to have from day one, but we have inherent flaws and they're called judges, right? So the next time someone clutches their pearls about robots deciding justice, ask them this. How much real justice are you getting from the current system? Do you even know? When your case gets delayed for months because the judge is on vacation, they're reserving decision, when your sentence depends on whether the judge had a good breakfast or got laid the night before, or when your constitutional rights get trampled because the judge doesn't understand terminology or just doesn't like you, right? Tell me again how human judges are working out for you, because they get appointed because they're biased. Now, Elon Musk wants to build AI judges. I'm down for that. I'll be the first in line to testify in their programming, train them, because after 20 years of watching politics masquerade as justice, I know this. It's time we strip the ego and the robe out of the equation. Actual, consistent, impartial justice can only be done by robots. I'm convinced. So would you trust an AI judge over the human judges we have now? Drop your thoughts below. And if this video opened up your eyes to what's really happening in our court system, smash that like button, subscribe for more truth bombs, share this with someone who still believes that there is justice. Feel free to DM me. I want to see you win. Stay legally bulletproof. I really hope that you enjoyed this video, but if you're sick of guessing whether your business is exposed to legal threats you can't see or didn't know was coming, those enemies, mistakes, and liability that cause entrepreneurs to lose, then I've got something very special for you. It's my free business risk report, the same kind of analysis I charge $7,500 for in person when I do my business defense legal mastermind. Click the link below, answer some strategic questions about your business, and get a personalized risk report. You've got nothing to lose. Find out what's hunting you and your business before it destroys everything you've built. I'm Karam, the battle-tested lawyer. Stay legally bulletproof, please.